Good morning, everyone. We're going to go ahead and continue on with our third episode of this Shaman Arena run. Best case scenario will be 7-2 at the end of this video. Worst case scenario, we lose the first game. I'll open the pack, and then we'll start another arena. Alright, so here we go. I think overall this is an okay deck, but it is lacking some utility as far as removal goes. I didn't get any lightning storms, which is really key in board control. I didn't get a whole lot of things that I could combo for board control either, like Wild Pyromancer.
Versus Gul'dan.
Your soul shall be mine for Doomhammer.
For Doomhammer. Go ahead and toss all those and hope to get some 2 and 3 drops. Not the worst hand. Not the best hand either, though. I think I just lightning bolt that. Card for card, and he took 3 damage. So that may be a little aggressive.
Do you need a blessing?
Go ahead and play River Croc. These two things trade nicely. Well, don't even trade. I'll come out ahead.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
As far as this play goes, Earthring Farseer would heal me, then the two things would trade. Bloodfin Raptor will also trade with it. Slightly weaker creature, and I find it a little unlikely that they'd be able to necessarily remove this without using a lot of overkill to do it, except for the trade. So if I get a Soulfire out of the mix, that's just fine. Go ahead and throw out the Yeti. Definitely the better of the two creatures here.
Dare summon me.
That's troublesome.
Squire, attend me. Job done.
Ready, sir. To Northrend.
Okay, this play here removes the most damage from the board.
Job done.
And if he trades with the Doom Guard, then you get some pretty good value there. Mage's attack in, though. He's got me pretty much on the ropes. Summoning Portal. Okay, then.
got the beast in my sights.
Okay, well, I have to remove this creature.
Elements guide
I
me.
have to remove his whole board. Otherwise, Power Overwhelming could defeat me. There's so many things that can take me out at this point. I just hope that he doesn't draw them. And he'll get 2 draws. Three draws. Bluegill Warrior here would just be horrible.
Behold the might of Stormwind!
And I'm still just hoping he doesn't draw into anything. Any kind of direct damage spell or any kind of charge creature will do it. Hellfire. That was very close. I think him playing the Doomguard early is what made that possible for me to come back. Typically that's a card you want to play a little later in the game. Now if we could go 6-3, I would be sufficiently satisfied with this deck. Obviously 12-2 is what I would find to be the best, but if we could do 6-3, I think that'll be pretty good.
Jaina.
You asked for it.
For Doomhammer!
Okay, get rid of these high drop creatures. Minions. That's a pretty good starting hand. We'll be able to turn 1 River Croc, and that's actually a pretty big deal. It's like playing Zombie Chow and then silencing it.
Greetings.
That's not me being impatient. I just had forgotten to do that at the beginning of the game.
Show them. I'll show them all. Force my hand.
I maybe should have played... Oh, he didn't have any secrets. I was gonna say I maybe should have played River Croc first so that Mirror Entity wouldn't trigger, but he didn't even have any secrets, so it's not the end of the world.
Let the pain speak to me.
Now, if I just attack in, he gets to kill a creature, and this one will be damaged, and he draws 2 cards. He kills a creature and draws 2 cards. That's a lot of value for him. Don't think I have a better play, though. Hex on an Acolyte just seems like overkill. Yeah, I think I just have to attack in. And then I'll play Razorfin Hunter. All about the 2-3s today. Well, that's a Hexworthy right there. Is that my play, though? Yeah, that's my play. That's a really annoying minion to deal with. Of course, I say that until 2 turns from now he plays an Archmage Antonidas, which is just absolutely bonkers in Arena.
Don't mess with Tusker.
Well, I don't have any way to burst damage, kill this. Could attack it twice. Then just throw down some creatures. I think that's probably my play. Leaving the 1/1 alive is fine. He'll be able to trade, but ultimately
Ready, sir.
it won't be that much value. He always fire blasts it as well. But if he's gonna go that route, he might as well take out the Squire here instead of the Razorfin Hunter. Alright, I'm definitely going to bolt that Yeti and attack him with the Squire, so first I want to play Unbound Elemental. That way it gets buffed when I play the bolt. See what totem we get.
You insist.
Next turn with 6 mana, I'll probably just play these 2 creatures out. Or I'll show Wind Yeti and Totem. That may be the better play. Save the cards for later. Since this is endless, it's typically better to play Totem. Typically. There's no play that is 100% correct in every situation. Though I can't think of a matchup where you wouldn't want turn 1 Zombie Chow. Anyone who has watched the video to this point, you can think of a moment where turn 1 Zombie Chow, I mean turn 1 like you played first, where turn 1 Zombie Chow is not a good play, let me know. Would take 2 creatures to take that out. Probably worth it. Yeah.
To battle!
I think it's just big and scary. Totem and Yeti. Next turn, I'll have 8 mana, which means I'll be able to play Acolyte and Gurbashi Berserker, both of which get buffed whenever they take damage, which is good because the mage's main form of removal is Fire Blast, typically in Arena. He has a lot of burn spells like Frostbolt, Fireball, but most consistently, this is all he can count on.
My shield for Argus.
That and minions. Okay, well, have to take that out. Then the Gurbashi Berserker. And let's go ahead and play Deathlord out.
Death does not scare me.
I'm always looking for
Attention, class.
little interactions that I maybe didn't know about. Took me forever to find that bolt there.
I'm ready to learn.
I'd love if one of the patches would just add some interactions to the already existing maps, then everyone thinks they already know them, and they've stopped looking, and it takes them forever to find them. This is looking pretty bad. He has a 1 minion trade there. Then he takes out the Acolyte. Then just starts throwing in damage. Harvest Golem is not enough in that situation. Nasty. Oh, that was a misplay. He missed the damage. 7, 10, 14, 16, 20. So he has 20 on board. 21. If he plays a card, 22. We'd only need 2 more damage. This is looking really rough. We have to set up for the best play possible next turn. He doesn't currently have lethal.
The frost wolves stand ready.
So there's the 22. Pretty sure that's game. Yeah, that's game there. So I'm just gonna play out my hand and then kill myself off for even damage.
Guide me. Well,
That's gonna be the end of our arena run. So looks like we went what was that, 5 and 3? A little less than I would have liked. Let's go ahead and open that up, see what our prizes are. We should, at the very least, get 25 gold to start another arena run. And of course, 1 pack. Please be some gold. Okay, there we go. We got enough to get back into the arena again. I'm going to go ahead and open up this pack. And I'm not going to start the next arena run in this video. I'll go ahead and start that in its own. Alright, let's see. Any legendaries? Nope, looks like I got a fairly poor draw. I can only hope that one of these is gold. I already have all of the commons. And I already have all of the rares. I have 2 golden misdirections actually. So I'll just go ahead and disenchant these. Getting dust is always nice. Helps you eventually get those legendaries that you're just not pulling. And I'm looking, I'm working towards eventually having a full golden set, and that's why I don't break down the gold cards even though they're more dust. But I might as well take a quick minute and at the very least show you what legendaries I have. So, there we go. Cenarius, Archmage, Prophet, Edwin Van Cleef, Alakir, my only gold one. I did have a gold Leroy, but when they nerfed it and I was able to get 3,200 gold out of it, I went ahead and made a Sylvanas and a Black Knight. Jiraxis, Gromosh, all these fun 2-drops here. I'd like to make a Murloc deck sometime just for fun, since I do have the old Murkai now. There you go. There's legendaries I have, and I do have all of the commons, rares, and I'm pretty sure I have all of the epics. At least 1 copy of. And, well, that's going to be the end of this first arena run. Thanks to anyone who watched through it. If you have any critiques, please leave it in the comments. If you have anything you'd like to see in constructed play, also just drop that in the comments, and I will try to make that happen. You all have a good day.